I'm going to be scoping today with a quick tutorial actually that I hope will be useful for anyone with a blog out there who wants to create some images. So this is my blog. This is the Joy Chaser, and go away little symbol. And this is my Start Here page. And Start Here pages are great. If people are new to your site, they're a great way for you to highlight resources that you think will be useful for them straight away, and to hopefully help them to come back to your site, and for the site to be sticky for them. So on mine, I've got some resources here for my journey to joy. These are the images I'd like to show you how to make today really quickly, and I'm going to be using a site called PicMonkey to do that. And it's a free site. I find it very easy to use. There's lots of them out there. You can also use Canva fairly similarly, but I think PicMonkey is probably the easiest to use. Okay, so let's go and jump straight into the content. So I'm going to go over here to PicMonkey. Here's the PicMonkey site. At the moment they're doing a big promo on their Halloween and fall images. So, but we're not going to go do that today. We're going to go jump straight in and go up here to design. If you can see the design icon, when you click on that, it'll bring up some different options of sizes. I'm going to go straight with the square, and I'm going to jump straight down here and resize this because it's quite big to start off with. It's 2000 pixels, so I'm just going to make it 500 just so that we can see what we're doing and make it quite simple, hopefully for you guys to see how to do this in a very short period of time. Now, the first thing we need to do is create a background, because at the moment it's just white. So along here you can see is your toolbar with the various actions that you can do. If you go to the little trellis there, you'll see there's lots of different backgrounds that you can use with PicMonkey. Some of them are use the pay for service, but some of them are also free. So for example, all the metal ones are free. You can click on those to get quite a funky background. The water ones are free, so you can do bubbles, waves, and on paid for, I'm quite fond of these clouds for a background image. They'd be great for some kind of background image about blue skying for meetings, or for an office type post about blue skying. But today I want to create a post that's got a background image that I've already owned myself. So I'm going to go straight into the little butterfly over here, and here it says that if at the top you go to your own image, click on that, and you grab an image from wherever you store it on your computer. I've got one here that I've got ready to go, which is a filing cabinet. Okay, so today we're going to create an image that is for a fictitious blog. It's a blog about being more productive at home. But this is just an example. You could use this for any kind of resource images. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to make this image fill my square by dragging it, because I want to have it as my background. And then I can drag it around until I'm happy with it. Let's go ahead and put it about there. That looks good. But it's a bit too bright for me. I'd like to fade it up a little bit so that the text that I'm going to overlay on the image is a bit stronger. So I'm going to use the little bar over here that says fade. I'm just going to pull that across a bit until we have a slightly faded image. Okay, I'm fairly happy with that now. Now I'm going to go ahead and add my text. This is the text that's going to drive people into the post and really draw them in. So I'm going to click that. And then you can choose from so many different fonts on PicMonkey. They're great. They've got a really wide variety. My blog font is Quicksand, so I'm going to click that, and then I'm going to go up here and add text, and you get your little text box up. So you can move this around wherever you like on the screen. I tend to like to center it myself so that I can see the text right in the middle of my image. So let's think about what we might want to do here. So this is going to be a resource image for a post about having a more productive filing system. So let's go ahead and type in 5 simple ways to improve your filing system. Whoops. System. Let's get rid of some of these typos. There we go. And I'm going to center it up again using the little box. And I'm just going to make it a bit bigger. Let's think what we could just make it up to, maybe 48. Oops, I'm just going to highlight it to make it bigger. There we go, not too big, that'll do. Move that background just a smidge. Okay, right. Now I've got my I've got my text in the middle here, and but I want to add something to it that's going to make it jump out a little bit more. It's going to make it a little bit more grabby for people. I'm just going to move it over a bit. There we go. And so I'm going to add one more word in text, and I'm going to use a different font. So going back over here, I'm going to grab Jenna Sue, which is a handwritten font. I'm going to make sure I put it where I want it. I'm going to center it, and I'm going to type in to this morning. And I'm going to make it bright red, just so it jumps out. And I'm going to go ahead and make it a bit bigger. There we go. How's that looking? Okay, I'm quite happy with that. But I want the text to jump out a little bit more. So I'm going to go back over here and grab another overlay, which is going to be the rectangle. And I'm going to make the color white over here on this side. I'm going to drag down to white. And I'm going to use the slider to just fade it up so I can see the text behind. And then position the rectangle and drag it over the text until I'm fairly happy with the way it looks. Maybe a little bit bigger. There we go. And then I'm going to right click on that image and I'm going to say send backwards. And I'm going to do exactly the same again. So now my font has come in front of that box. And there you have your image. If you just go ahead and save it, it'll give you a nice, clean, crisp image. And as you can see, it's not very big, only 61.9. So it's not a very big image. It's not going to cause you too many problems on your blog. So just to go back and show you again how I do that on my Start Here page at the Joy Chaser, you'll see that I use these images and these will all click through to the posts on my site. So they're a good way, as I said before, to highlight the key resources that you want your new readers to see when they first arrive at your blog. So I hope that's been useful. I hope you found it a quick and easy tutorial to follow. If you liked it, please do go ahead and share with your followers or share it on Twitter. My name on Twitter is @TheJoyChaser and I blog at thejoychaser.com. And so I shall be doing more tutorials like this. If you find them useful, do let me know. Just drop me a quick tweet to let me know. And if there's anything that you'd like me to do a broadcast on that you think will be helpful for blogging, then just shout and let me know. So thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.